Hello guys, and thank you for joining me once again for another Dragon City gameplay. And I have been debating what content I should record for this game, and I thought it would be really cool to talk about heroic dragons and some of the tips and helpful advice on how to acquire heroic dragons. And I'm going to real quickly go to the dragon book so I can show you guys how these tips have actually helped me. And so if we go to my heroics, let's see. So with these tips that I'm about to give you and advice, it has also helped me be successful in acquiring heroic dragons. As you can see, these are the ones that I have. So let's just get into it and start talking about advice. Now, one of the ways that you can acquire a heroic dragon, and I haven't seen this event come about a lot, but I have seen it to where you are able to breed a heroic dragon. Now, normally you cannot take two heroic dragons and have that produce a heroic dragon. That's just not how the game is set up. But what it does do is there is an event that will allow you to breed certain dragons, and they're not, don't worry, because it's not like dragons that are hard to come by that they're going to require you to breed together. I've seen some of them just be commons or rares, and so it's fairly easy to acquire or already have the two dragons that it's requiring you to breed together. And this event allows you to breed those two dragons together, and you will have a possibility of getting a heroic. The only thing I will say is when I have seen this event come around, I have not personally tried it because it requires you to do this breeding at least 100 times. It is possible. I would say that the best way to guarantee that you would get this is if you had a lot of gems on hand to use to speed up the breeding. So that is a possibility. I just wanted to throw it out there for you guys so you knew about it. But it's just something that I have not focused fully on because it would cost me a lot of gems to do. It's possible, but I have really been focusing on using my gems for other things, and that just wasn't something that I wanted to spend a lot on. So, but that is a possibility. And as you guys know, another way to get heroic dragons is obviously through the heroic race. And for those of you who don't know what the heroic race is you pretty much go against other players and you are tasked with doing certain things like planting food and breeding dragons, participating in league battles. And so there's a bunch of things that you need to accomplish. And as you do these things that it's telling you, you will progress and you will go from lap to lap. And if you do reach lap 15, you will acquire the heroic dragon. You don't necessarily have to reach lap 15 as long as you're in first place and you are past level, or not level, but lap 5. Then, that's the way to acquire a heroic dragon that way. Now, I have done many videos on the next thing that I'm about to talk about, and that would be the summoning happy hour. That is the best way, and I have been so successful with getting heroic dragons that way. Now, what this event does is as long as you have one orb of a particular dragon, you will be able to summon that dragon pretty much no matter what. That's what my experience has been. And if you look at some of the other videos that I have uploaded in the past, you can see that whenever I go on there and it's the summoning happy hour, I have like at least 10 different heroic dragons that are all ready to be summoned. So if you're a beginner and you're like, okay, well, I don't have any heroic orb dragons, right? And that is key to this summoning happy hour. The number one thing that you can do to help be successful in this summoning happy hour is to participate in certain types of let me just actually show you guys. Let's see. There's certain events that come around. It might be where you're going through a maze. It may be other type of events where you are progressing down a path, pretty much like this one that I'm showing you right now. But if you participate in an event like this, where you have chests that can be awarded, or if you have orbs that can be obtained, definitely participate in those, because with some of these, and I hope I can find this for you guys, because some of the things that you will be able to, let me just do it this way. Okay. So we'll start over here, and I'm looking for some of the items that you can get by participating. And what I'm looking for right now is pretty much a heroic orb, which I know is possible during this current event. I'm just trying. Okay, so here we are. Perfect. Found it. That didn't take too long. Okay, so like I was saying, that participating in certain type of events like this will definitely help you. And also, it won't just help you with heroic dragons, it'll also help you with legendary dragons, epic dragons, very rare, and rare dragons. Although the main point of this is heroics. So the importance of collecting that heroic orb means that you'll probably normally acquire more than one. Like the one that I'm looking at right now, the heroic orb, you will probably get at least like 5. Sometimes you can receive as much as 20 heroic orbs. Now, when the happy hour summoning event happens, you will then be able to, in theory, I mean, I haven't run into this problem, but you will be able to summon a heroic dragon just with having this orb acquired. Now, I want to ask you guys, if you have not had this experience and what I'm telling you has not worked, then please let me know. I mean, I've explained this to some people who it didn't work for. I've also tried to clarify certain things with the developers, but I have not had luck getting a hold of them, so I can't really give advice from them. But I'll try. I'll keep trying because I know there might be some of you who are not having this experience. So if that's the case, please let me know. There's also the Happy Joker orbs, which will let me just go to my Tree of Life real quick so I can actually give you guys kind of a visual because it's easier sometimes to understand. Okay, so with the Joker orbs, what that pretty much means is you will have a chance to. A lot of the ones that I've seen you purchase, and some of you might be like, why is it important to purchase Joker orbs if I can get them in certain events? It just goes, it just depends. It depends on how serious you are about the game. It depends on how much you want a heroic dragon. But the Joker orbs pretty much, let's look at my first dragon that I have up here, the High Star Dragon. I have 79 orbs of this dragon, right? I can't summon him right now. If I click on him, it's going to tell me, I need more orbs. So purchasing the Joker orbs, let's say I purchase them and I get 20 of them. 20 heroic orbs. What that'll do is you can see that there's a meter here, and that meter is green to a certain point. It doesn't fill it up completely. What those Joker orbs will do is they will fill out the rest of this bar and be the orbs that I need in order to summon a heroic dragon. You can do this if you're wanting legendary dragons. Let's see, if I go to... let's say I'm wanting this, let me get him all the way up to the top, the Inky Dragon. Let's say that I'm really wanting him, and like right now I only have 71 orbs. If I were to purchase, those Joker orbs, they would then fill out this entire bar, and I would be able to summon him. But in terms of heroics, because that's what we're talking about, the same thing would happen. It would fill that bar up for me. So you just have to keep an eye out. If you're not a daily player, but you really do want heroics, just check in every now and then and check out those events. And also, I can't believe I completely forgot about this. There are other ways to acquire heroic orbs, and that is through these chests that they offer, that Dragon City offers, and they offer them quite frequently. And what it is there's a chest that you have, and you have a bunch of heroics that you can possibly get. You also have, I think, sometimes gems and food that you can get. The likelihood of you getting a heroic dragon is, I think, like 1%. But if you guys refer to one of my videos where I did get a heroic dragon by opening chests, I got it my second time that I opened it. Sometimes these chests require money, I think. Do they require money? I know the ones that I've done recently were just gems. I just needed a certain amount of gems. There was one recently where it was only 100 gems to open this chest where you could get heroic dragons. So if I add up all the times that I've opened these chests, all the times that I've spent like gems on it, I would say, I mean, I've gotten like 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. So I would say adding all of those chests together, it was like a 60% chance that I got it. So just let me just remind you that it's not a guarantee every time. Just because I'm saying I had a really successful time doesn't mean that you are going to. But if you do these chests, I mean, with me, even if I didn't get any of the heroic dragons, I'd still get a nice amount of like food or like 200 gems that come with it. So pay attention on the right side of, like, look at the right side of my screen. And if you see, we have all these different things that are going on. And just pay attention to those. Like I said, if you're not a daily player, but you want a heroic dragon, that's possible. It's just a lot easier if you're a daily player because you're constantly checking and knowing all the events that are going on. And if there's a special chest, then you get notified about it. And like, boom, right there, you know about it. So with that said, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I would definitely suggest going back to my videos, especially the ones that were summoning Happy Hour and the Happy Joker orbs. Definitely look at those videos and just look at what, in the videos, look at what happened to me. So you kind of know what to expect. Because I think I'm trying to give you guys as much advice as I can for you guys to be successful in this game. And just, just take some time to look at that, and so then you have a better understanding of if it's worth it trying to get these chests, if it's worth it spending time doing the heroic race, that kind of stuff. Speaking about the heroic race, I am going to I'm going to record a video about different strategies. I have done that once before, but this one is going to have a lot more information in it, and it's going to help you be successful in the next heroic dragon race. So far, I've placed first in every race that I've done, and I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying, with the advice I'm going to give you, I strategize a lot, and that is going to help you be successful. And who knows, maybe you guys are going to be first in every race that you compete in because of the helpful stuff that I'm giving you guys. All right, with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for the delay. I've just needed a break from gaming. I've been spending a lot of time with family, and a lot of stuff's going on in the world, so just been hanging out with them. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Keep an eye out for other heroic tips, heroic dragon tips, and how to acquire them. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye, guys.